The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Hello all, it is Lockstin, and today I am going to piss off the Fine Brothers, hopefully. We'll see how things go. Long story short, and this is way more complicated than this is letting off, the Fine Brothers are trying to copyright, but not really copyright. It's complicated, as I said. They're trying to copyright reaction videos, which is, for one, really stupid, and for two, possibly one of the scariest things to ever happen on YouTube if it works. So first, let me break that copyright rule of theirs and react to this video of theirs.
Hello everyone! We are very excited to bring you an announcement today. It's a really big announcement that our company has grown so much over the years, and we are so grateful to have experienced this with all of you.
True, good success.
Years, as well as new people who join the Fine family every day. And it's because of all your support that we're now announcing this big thing.
Oh good, big things.
Ever before by creating a new way for us to create content together. This is not only a huge step for our company, but for the entire global media industry. Ever since React first debuted over 5 years ago, we saw the impact of the series. The franchise has grown beyond our wildest imagination, and it's been humbling to see the impact it's had on the world. We strive with React to...
What impact on the world? These guys act like they're godsends.
Making episodes that will not just be interesting and entertaining now, but live on forever as a time capsule even 100 years from now, that people can look back at what various generations were saying about culture and the issues of our time. So you're wasting your time going on...
Oh yes, because that's what we're going to be doing in 100 years.
What has been missing is how to expand React further to communities across the world, which we know for years is something all of you have wanted, and we wanted too. We realized that the way to make that happen is by having the people who helped React become a global phenomenon be the ones to make the shows with us, and that's all of you.
So far, this sounds like a good idea. They want their React stuff to reach a greater audience, and that is perfectly fine. Capitalism getting bigger on YouTube, that is fine. But what's getting... it's starting to get iffy because they're saying working together. So rather than, say, having someone else make a reaction video kind of thing, they're saying we should work together on this, which at first doesn't sound like such a bad thing, but we're getting to that.
We're excited to announce React World, which is a first-of-its-kind program that allows people...
Ooh, fancy millennial logo.
...companies to license all our popular shows online, so that anyone, even you watching right now, can create your own versions in a fully legal way and be part of a new and exciting global community.
Fully legal way. That's a key word here. So that you can make reaction videos in a fully legal way. Key word there.
In entertainment industry terms, when you create a version of a show based on someone else's format, this is called licensing, which many TV shows have done over time. For example, Britain's Got Talent and America's Got Talent. It's the same show format, but licensed legally to be created in other locations.
All true, all perfectly fine.
So with React World, we've created a new way to license formats in the digital age. And unlike in TV,
getting to it,
where you have to pay huge amounts up front, we're providing a license with no upfront fees.
Oh goody, no upfront fees!
Instead, we're sharing revenue with you after you start uploading.
So after you make a reaction video, then they can take the money from you.
Along with the license, we're going to be giving you a bunch of resources to help you create the shows, make money, and get featured and promoted by us in various ways. Find out more in the links below.
Now, and we're still getting to this because this is very complicated. Right now, at this point in the video, this still sounds like a okay idea for them to be doing. They're saying you can make your own reaction-styled videos using their own logos and stuff, essentially. That is perfectly fine. They created the logos, they created the brand. If someone legitimately was stealing their logos and stealing their branding and stuff, that's wrong. That's flat out wrong. But we're still not quite done with the video.
Part of why we believe this initiative is important is due to witnessing many creators, ourselves included, having their shows and formats blatantly stolen by companies and people, both online and on television. And we implore everyone not to support those companies and channels.
Oh, yes! People like Chadtronic and Etika. They're the first that I think of when I think reaction videos. But, yes! They are stealing Fine Brothers' ideas of looking at something on the internet and reacting to it, and recording their reaction.
When you notice someone ripping someone's format off, don't stand for it. We have been creating...
And here's another thing, okay, you could say that the Fine Brothers are just talking about a format where you grab a bunch of different people and react to videos that way, such as this.
Okay, I am ready to genuinely react to this here video that you're about to show me. Okay, let's do this.
That's good!
What?
Oh, kittens.
What? Huh? Has anyone else seen this here? What? No. Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh. What? 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 Huh? Huh? Is that good for the thumbnail? A little more? Okay. Oh. One more? Okay. We're good? We got it? Okay, cool. Okay. Well, yeah, seriously though, this is the stupidest.
And sure, that format does take a lot more work than just pointing a camera at yourself and reacting to stuff. You have to organize all the people coming together, and to do that, you have to then edit all the footage together. You know, it's a step above Let's Plays. But the fun thing is, this isn't even the Fine Brothers' creation. Like, the Fine Brothers are ripping off reaction videos, which have existed before they even started uploading to YouTube. Reaction videos have existed before YouTube. MTV in the 80s had a reaction video series where people would react to music videos. They wouldn't show the music videos in their entirety, they would just show people on the street and celebrities reacting to said music videos. This has been a thing for decades.
Shows online for nearly 12 years, and as YouTube and web entertainment has evolved, we've seen the supportive ethos of what so many of us pioneered start going away, and digital media has become more...
That's called the internet. That is also called capitalism. Someone popularizes something, other people go, hey, I can do that too. And then, if those people happen to be better at it, then you are out. That's called life. Welcome to it.
Corporate, the spirit of wanting to do things differently than traditional Hollywood is starting to dissipate, but our company is...
I don't think they know what they're talking about at this point.
Never lost that spirit. With React World, we're providing a way for people to make their own versions of our shows and do it with us. By licensing our formats and trademarks, everyone will know that you're doing this legally with our company's guidance. We are...
Those are the key words. Everyone. Even you. Even you!
So motivated for this. To know that our formats can inspire millions of people and open it up for all of you to have...
Ah yes, inspiring. Now I too want to point a camera at my face and react to things for a living.
A chance to do the same is as exciting as anything we've ever done before. And we look forward to the time when we can look back to this moment, to this video with all of you, knowing that this was when we all stood together, changed the way things were done, and created this first-of-its-kind global community. So if...
First-of-its-kind global community, you say? A community of people pointing cameras at themselves? Something tells me that's happened before.
If you're interested in creating your own version of any of our React formats, which, if you don't, then what is wrong with you?
That is the key word here. Because, I mean, this shows that they aren't specifically talking about people wanting to make, like the teens react and YouTubers react and elders react to videos. They're not talking about grabbing a bunch of people together and having them all react to something and edit it together. Because that's too complicated for everyone to do. That keyword there, and on top of all the other things that they've said, all points towards they are also including in individuals making reaction videos. Because if you don't want to make a reaction video, then what's wrong with you? It's so easy. Just do it. But make sure you do it through us, or it's illegal.
Click the link, get the information, and sign up today.
Sign up today, he says. That way you can do it all legally.
We can't wait to work with so many of
you. Can't wait to make money on other people's work and entirely original stuff.
You and change the world together.
Change the world. Because that's what reaction videos do. I actually recognize this music. It's royalty-free music. They paid no money for that. And now, before I get into the more detail about why this is such a bad thing, I just want to say, from the time I started hearing about all this happening to now, the time I'm recording this, they are censoring everything so hard. For anyone to do that is just wrong. That's just blatantly wrong. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this video gets taken down. In fact, if you're watching this, I mean, maybe check back in a month, and it might be gone. But, and here's the fun thing. They're not explicitly saying that they're trying to copyright reaction videos, because that involves actually going through legal boards and stuff to get that all done. And I mean, Sony just tried to copyright Let's Play and just got that fired down, like, almost immediately. And so I think a similar thing would happen to them if they were to directly go to the copyright offices and try to copyright reaction videos. But what they could do, and this is what's scary, is abuse YouTube's copyright claim system, which, if you were to look at, like, actual copyright law, which is, like, just say way up here, YouTube's copyright laws are way down here. They're way more strict. I guess it would be more like that then. But YouTube's copyright laws are way more strict, or I guess rules at that point. YouTube's copyright rules are way more strict than actual copyright law. Meaning the Fine Brothers very well could just start mass copyright claiming reaction videos that aren't through them. I'm not saying they will, but they can, if this works out for them. And why that's terrifying, especially for YouTubers, is because that's just one step. I mean, you could say, oh, it's just reaction videos, that doesn't matter. And yeah, reaction videos are like, I mean, at least what the Fine Bros do is, you know, it takes more work, but just pure on reaction videos, that's like the bottom of the barrel of YouTube skill. I mean, honestly. But it always starts somewhere. First, it's reaction videos. Now, only one company is allowed to make reaction videos, and they could license the reaction videos to other people. Hey, now you can make reaction videos too! Just give us some of that money you're making off of them. It starts with reaction videos. Then it's Let's Plays. I mean, PewDiePie, just as an example, PewDiePie popularized Let's Plays, just like the Fine Brothers popularized reaction videos, but neither of them invented it. MatPat of Game Theory popularized game theorization, but he didn't invent it. AVGN popularized comedic video game reviews, but he didn't invent it. But if they wanted to, and if they wanted to be this greedy and evil, I might as well say at this point, they could get past or get through YouTube's rules and regulations and stuff and say, hey, I invented this, all these other people are ripping me off, so give me all the money they're making off of those videos. Or I guess not all of it, but, you know, a good chunk of it. And I like how they talked about how the internet, like, changed how Hollywood reacts to things, and like the Hollywood formula is now no longer as strong because now you have the internet. And what they're essentially doing now is they are becoming exactly what they liked to not be. They are now becoming YouTube as a whole, if this goes through and becomes a more popular thing, is becoming the next Hollywood, essentially. A few big guys at the top, and everyone that makes videos, each video falls into one of those categories, and they have to be licensed through those guys at the top in order to make said videos without breaking copyright laws, or should I say rules. I'm curious as to if they're legitimately thinking these are all good things. This is them with their good intentions and stuff. And I mean, there's a saying, it's like the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Because these people in power all have good intentions, but in actuality, they hurt everyone, despite your intentions being good. I mean, they intend to, hey, now you can make reaction videos legally! Which, I mean, and they may legitimately think that, but the thing is, they don't. You guys, you popularized it. You didn't invent it, you idiots. You don't own a genre. Star Wars popularized sci-fi. That doesn't mean LucasArts owns sci-fi. Comic book movies. Marvel popularized comic book movies. That doesn't mean they're the only company that is allowed to make comic book movies. These reaction videos are a genre. This is like, as I mentioned before, PewDiePie. This is like if PewDiePie copyrighted Let's Play videos. You can't copyright a genre. And plus, they don't even mention what their format is. Which also brings up the idea that maybe their format isn't them bringing in a bunch of people, but it's just reacting to things. That is their format. And all the other lingo that they're using all seems to point towards that also without directly saying it. Let me just say, I applaud the way they've written this. They probably got a professional writer to write this, because it is corporately amazing. The way the writing is formatted makes it so you can't really disagree with them without sounding kind of like a bad guy. I mean, I'm sure to some people I sound kind of like a bad guy right now. Just look at the dislike bar on this video, most likely. And seriously, no one deserves their video to be taken down just because it has a similar format to yours. Because what is their format? Sitting people in front of a computer and reacting to something? That is literally what reaction videos as a whole are. That's also what the MTV reaction series did way back then. I forget what it's called. But back in the 80s, they would sit people in front of a TV screen and they would react to music videos. The Fine Brothers didn't invent it. They make it all sound like this is a great new thing. It's amazing. It's fantastic. But really, it's just them reaching into other people's profit books. I mean, really, the only good thing that could come from this is less reaction videos. So yeah, video over. The Fine Brothers have ruined their reputation in one video. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Hello all, it is Lockstin, and today I am going to piss off the Fine Brothers, hopefully. We'll see how things go. Long story short, and this is way more complicated than this is letting off, the Fine Brothers are trying to copyright, but not really copyright. It's complicated, as I said. They're trying to copyright reaction videos, which is, for one, really stupid, and for two, world. These guys act like they're godsends.
Making episodes that will not just be interesting and entertaining now, but live on forever as a time capsule even 100 years from now, that people can look back at what various generations were saying about culture and the issues of our time. So you're wasting your time going on...
Oh yes, because that's what we're going to be doing in 100 years.
What has been missing is how to expand React further to communities across the world, which we know for years is something support that we're now announcing this big thing.
Oh good, big things.
Ever before, by creating a new way for us to create content together. This is not only a huge step for our company, but for the entire global media industry. Ever since React first debuted over 5 years ago, we saw the impact of the series. The franchise has grown beyond our wildest imagination, and it's been humbling to see the impact it's had on the world. We strive with React to...
What impact on the world? Possibly one of the scariest things to ever happen on YouTube, if it works. So first, let me break that copyright rule of theirs and react to this video of theirs.
Hello everyone! We are very excited to bring you an announcement today. It's a really big announcement that our company has grown so much over the years, and we are so grateful to have experienced this with all of you.
True, good success.
Years, as well as new people who join the Fine family every day. And it's because of all of you have wanted, and we wanted too. We realized that the way to make that happen is by having the people who helped React become a global phenomenon be the ones to make the shows with us, and that's all of you.
So far, this sounds like a good idea. They want their React stuff to reach a greater audience, and that is perfectly fine. Capitalism, getting bigger on YouTube, that is fine.